Hello and welcome to Wellfleet Public Library's Stay-at-Home Story Time. I'm Anna. I'm the Youth Services Librarian, and today we're going to start with a little song and read a brand new story called Malo and the Merry-Go-Round by Maria Deck with permission from Princeton Architectural Press out of New York. So let's start with our favorite song. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Let's touch our nose next. If you're happy and you know it, touch your nose. If you're happy and you know it, touch your nose. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, touch your nose. And one more, let's wiggle our ears. If you're happy and you know it, wiggle your ears. If you're happy and you know it, wiggle your ears. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, wiggle your ears. Good job, everyone. Good job. Now let's go straight to our story. Malo and the Merry-Go-Round. Poto was making pickles on his porch. Malo, his best friend, had promised to help him, but one of them wasn't so eager to go to work that day. I don't want to make pickles, Malo mumbled. Let's go chase beetles. But you said you'd help me, Poto complained, and besides, I have big news. Malo's ears perked up. There's a new merry-go-round at the pond in the forest. I saw it. It's gigantic. After we make pickles, we'll go, Poto said. What do you say? But there was no answer. Malo had already sneaked past the porch on his way to find the merry-go-round. And Malo passed by a wild boar. Help me! The boar groaned. This tick is biting me, but I can't reach it. Could you please get it off? Malo sighed. Helping the boar would take time, and the merry-go-round was waiting. I'm in a terrible rush, Malo said, and he made a dash for it. At the foot of the hill, a gang of forest turtle crossed Malo's path. Where are you going, Malo? Can we come with you? We could have so much fun playing together in the forest. Please, can we come? Please, they squeaked. I don't have time. I'm going to Poto's to make pickles. Malo lied before darting away. And Malo arrived at the forest. He looked for the merry-go-round, but he couldn't see it through the thick trees. Luckily, there was a cuckoo sitting high in the branches. Where's the pond? Malo called. Let me think, the cuckoo cuckooed thoughtfully. Cuckoo, could you hurry up? Malo snapped, shuffling his feet impatiently. But the bird didn't know where the pond was, so in a huff, Malo walked off. And then Malo climbed up. He climbed up a stump to get a better look. And there it was, the merry-go-round. Malo bounced happily up and down. But then, swoosh! He slipped on a dung beetle's ball of dung. The dung beetle was not happy. Neither was Malo. His feet and fur were covered. Furiously, he continued on his way. And when Malo finally reached the merry-go-round, he clambered into a seat. But for some reason, he was no longer excited. Perhaps it because he was tired. Or maybe it was the dung. But then, maybe it was something else. Suddenly, making pickles with Poto sounded fun. I wish Poto was here, Malo sighed. So Malo rushed back to Palo's house, his heart beating fast. He went over the river and through the woods. And Poto was still on his porch, but he had finished making pickles, and he looked pretty sad. Malo approached him sheepishly. "I'm sorry," he said. "I went to the merry-go-round, but it was no fun without you, and I fell in poop! I promised to make pickles with you next time." "You fell in poop?" Poto laughed. "Yes, it was awful, and I wasn't very nice to a boar. I lied to the forest turtles. I was rude to a cuckoo bird," Malo confessed. "Will you help me make things right?" "Of course," Poto said. "I'm your best friend." So Malo and Palo found the boar. "I'm sorry," Malo said, and together they helped the boar get rid of the tick. Then they found the cuckoo, and Malo apologized for being rude and gave her a delicious worm. And next they visited the dung beetle. Malo apologized for smushing his ball of dung. Poop. But Malo and Poto, they couldn't find the forest turtles. Finally, they found them at the merry-go-round. The turtles were still a bit hurt. "I'm really sorry," Malo said. "Do you still want to play?" So the turtles huddled together and decided that Malo could spin them around on the merry-go-round. Everyone took a seat, and Malo spun them round and round and round. Their day of fun had just begun. The end. Thank you so much for listening. That's Malo and the Merry-Go-Round by Maria Deck.